Da 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 da. What up, everybody? It's Arish again, and
yo, what's poppin'?
That's the bro. Yeah. So let's just jump right in it. So I don't like blowjobs. Like, I don't like giving them, and it's not like, oh, disgust, but my issue, I don't know. It's just, maybe it's the fact that your mouth is full and it's just a lot of work.
You never chewed food before?
Not that much food, especially food that wants to go down your throat and come back out. Because I feel like men overall, when it comes to blowjobs, they get sucked up in the pleasure of it and don't realize the amount of work that goes into sucking dick for women.
No, it's not that much work.
Right, because you would know.
I mean, I wouldn't, but girls like doing it, so I'm not fucking a girl unless she suck dick. But if you don't want to suck dick, I don't want to make you uncomfortable, which means I'm probably not fucking you.
That's what you call masochism, Aloba. If a girl likes, I feel like women that truly enjoy sucking dick, it's the same as like getting spanked or getting choked.
No.
Actually, it is very similar to being choked.
No.
How?
No. Those are two different, because you getting spanked and getting choked is a form of pleasure, pain. And
that's what sucking dick is.
No, it's not. Some girls just like eating dick. There is no trauma behind it. There's no
pleasure.
There
is, though, Aloba. I'm telling you as a person, as a woman.
Where's the pain?
The throat.
What?
So are you saying that...
I'm saying I know an attitude of girls who sucking dick doesn't cause them pain, but it does cause them joy. Not something like slapping ass or choking. It just causes them joy because they like sucking dick. I know girls who get wet off of sucking dick.
Yes, small they do. Same thing, you get wet from being choked.
Okay, but what if the dick is small? Then you're not being hurt. It's
not shorter than the length of your mouth to your throat.
You'd be surprised though.
A little bit. You're talking about a very specific person.
The average penis size is 5 inches.
That's too long.
That's not.
Aloba,
Chat, I remember when I was...
Aloba, unless you're gay...
I remember I was 5 inches and some girl, this when I first figured, I thought I had a small willy. I was 5 inches and some girl sucked it so easily. She was like, oh, I thought it was going to be more.
It. But it's the same as being used to anything, though. It gets a little less painful, but the thing is that having something that large, even if it's small, right? Unless you're talking about 3 inches, okay. Having something that large and that long is uncomfortable in the mouth.
I think that's just you.
Now, people... But this is more fact. This is not what I think. This is about feeling. And I speak to women. The thing is that women like that. They like the uncomfortableness. They like the feeling of almost having too much food in your mouth.
Some girl told me she liked sucking dick because it was like sucking an ice pop. I don't eat an ice pop because I like the pain. I eat an ice pop because it's good. I know girls who actually like the taste of man dick.
Yeah, so and that's fine.
So then if you like eating ice pops and you like the taste of man dick, where the hell does pain come in?
The mouth part, Aloba, I'm saying, okay, as a physical thing, right? We're not talking about how you feel about the action, right? Like, personally, like, I like doing this, I don't like doing that. We're actually talking about what it takes to suck dick, right? Extending your mouth for that long as, like, women don't suck dick for 2 minutes. We're talking about 5, 10, 20, sometimes even an hour of sucking dick. Your jaw literally gets so, like, you're going to feel pain, but you can push through that pain from the pleasure of you sucking the dick. But physically, like the fact that a large rod is holding your mouth open and you're using suction movements at the same time.
Yeah, you can't do that the same with choking. It's just like saying this. If I beat my dick, but my hand gets tired till I beat it, but I see it through, I like that pain I get when I don't.
Well, it's not because you don't, it's not like there's not an extended amount of time until you get tired.
Yes, there is.
The tiredness.
Wait, you talking about for beating your dick or for
keeping your
dick?
mouth open? It gets tiring within the first 2 minutes.
Aish, I promise you, for those dry warriors who like beating their dick rough, you get tired within like the first 2.5 minutes. Your arm gets sore. I once tried changing hands. It didn't work.
Yeah, but you're also feeling pleasure.
And girls feel pleasure while sucking dick.
Which is my point.
Yeah, but
they still feel pain. They still feel, just like you still feel the pain of if you're jerking off too hard and your hand getting tired. But the thing is, the pleasure pushes past that. It makes it a negotiable thing. It's like, oh, well, this pain ain't really that bad because I'm feeling too good. That's why you keep going. If you were jerking someone else off, right, your hand would just be tired and then you'd be like, are you done? Because I'm tired. Because you're not feeling any pleasure. You're just feeling, the fatigue of your arm.
I still don't think. We're talking about getting spanked and getting choked. Two things that actually physically cause harm. Like the action itself causes harm to you, and girls like that pain. That's not the same as sucking dick.
And the action of sucking dick causes harm.
Adisha, I know.
Which I think men forget.
No. It's not that men forget. It's that if you talk to enough women and you're actually asking them these questions, a lot of them will say no. They just like sucking it because one girl liked eating ice pops. There was nothing deeper about, the pain it caused for. In fact, I know girls, once it start causing pain, they stop. When a girl gets lockjaw, they're like, oh, my throat hurts. They stop.
Aloba, that's pain that you have to stop. We're not talking about a sore mouth or a sore jaw in the moment that you're sucking dick. That's what I'm saying. Okay,
but if I'm telling you I know girls who don't feel any pain while sucking dick, then what is your answer to that? I can call up a few. I can call up a few and then I can call up a few and they'll tell you like, no, you went. That's because honestly, no gay shit, but when I eat an ice pop, I don't feel pain.
But see, a girl that gets spanked, if it feels good enough and then you ask her, she's going to be like, I don't feel no pain. It just feels good. She's not separating the pain from the pleasure. She's seeing it as the same thing.
Actually, I've fucked with girls who like to be spanked and they'll tell me they like the pain. They'll physically tell me like that sting, it turns them on.
So you asked the girl and about sucking dick and she said, no, my mouth don't get sore.
She said when she was originally doing it, it was fine. She says after a while, she does it too long, the mouth gets sore. I just never get that far because by second 45, I'm like, turn over. Besides that, she actually got upset.
So she doesn't deep throat because the thing is.
No, she does.
Okay, then she got used to the pain because deep throating is not a natural action for human beings.
This is why I disagree with that. This is why I disagree with that.
That deep throating is not a natural action?
No, that she got used to the pain. Because I fucked some girls and there's no pain there. There was nothing to get used to, right? It was only pleasure.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know though.
How would you know? What? Adish, this is not something I'm assuming. This is me after having extensive conversations. When I fuck a girl, I usually have an extensive conversation to see if she enjoyed it. I look at what she likes.
She can tell you anything.
But Adish, that means anyone can tell you anything.
But I'm a woman. I've actually sucked dick.
Okay, so that means for you specifically, it's pain that you get through. That means you can't speak for every single girl.
I'm not talking about that kind of pain. Like I said, I personally don't really care to suck dick. But of course, that's not, how do I put this? It's not that I don't care, right? One, I feel like I'm a giving person. So naturally, obviously, men like to get their dick sucked. So, okay. But I feel like I need to really, really, really like the person. I have to be extremely attracted to the person to actually just want to give head for myself, right? In the sense of like, it's not even about necessarily, it is about pleasuring you, but in the sense of like, I'm actually now enjoying this, right? The thing is that I've never met a person like that. So every relationship I've kind of been in, it's kind of been like, okay. And I have realized that when you are attracted to somebody, extremely attracted to somebody, there is a lot of things that you don't feel. As a person who has sucked dick and has not fallen into the rhythm of the pleasure, I could observe what it takes to suck dick.
But
I could observe the unnatural movements that you have to put your mouth through, or your tongue through, or your throat through, and actually say, there is some form of pain in this. It's not swallowing food, Aloba.
No, Ayinde, it's
not the same as swallowing food. It's not the same as eating. Actually, when you put too much food in your mouth, it hurts. You get tired chewing. Like, you feel the strain and the pain. And that only comes after a few chews, depending on what you're eating. But I'm saying...
if y'all chewing dick, please don't. Two, what I'm trying to say is that if you're a single person and you feel this way about it, then for you to say every single girl, when I've spoken to women and some girls, there's absolutely no pain. Some girls, they started sucking dick. They thought it was going to be hard and they was just able to do it. Some girls like the tingly feeling in the back of their throat.
They don't know then.
This isn't pain though to them. It's just like working.
To them, but that's my point. That's what I said.
Ayinde, it's just like working, right? If working is tedious, right? Let's say me and someone else have the same job and I absolutely love my job.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it.
It doesn't feel like work. I get that.
Okay.
But it is still work.
Okay, but sucking dick is work. So I'm not using that in the sense of that. I'm saying if I absolutely love my job to where I go there and I don't even feel like I'm working hard. But then the next person comes here and they feel like they have to work hard just to break even. Then we're two different people facing the same thing, but we think two different realities. So when I go to work and it's like breathing to me, for him, he goes to work and it's pain. That doesn't mean I feel the pain. I don't have pain. Talking to people isn't pain for me. Talking to people for meals is pain for him. He doesn't want to do it. That's his pain.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about physical fatigue, which will always be painful no matter what pleasure you're going through.
Okay, I stand on my feet 6 hours a day. That's not pain for me. I can do that.
Exactly. But you
for
feel
someone
the
else
pain.
it is. No,
you feel your feet getting sore,
how can
even
it not
if you
be
like
pain
it.
for me and then I feel the pain? What is your identification of pain? What is your identification of pain? Because if the pain isn't painful to me, why is it pain?
Physical pain? Are you saying that you do not feel separately when your feet are getting fatigued?
Not at work, no. In fact...
Ever? You're saying ever?
Yeah,
you're saying you never feel... I mean, that's hard to believe. But okay, because this is not about work. This is not about, a job. So we might as well just move on from that because we don't want this. It's already 15 minutes. But yeah, I just feel like factually as a feeling, yes, you could push through. Your body can get used to it and it not be painful anymore. But having something that large in your mouth will never be the same as like having nothing in your mouth or your mouth being closed or, I feel like if you do something long enough, your body's going to get fatigued just because that's science. That's biology. That's what happens. But your mind can shut that shit off or not pay attention to it, whatever. Just like you can realize you're not going through any pain until the very last second, if you pass out or if you die. Like, there are plenty of times where you feel like, okay, well, I'm not feeling anything. But
have you talked to women about this? I just feel like I feel like it seems more like a...
I talk to more women than you have. As a woman.
About sucking dick?
Yeah.
I don't know. Girls come to me about sucking dick, but I feel like.
But you're also a man.
I feel like though, because it isn't an objective theory, then you can't say all women what's his name it. Because if there's one person who feels different and I call them up on the phone, then
but we're not talking about feeling though. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about what's factual.
You have to feel pain.
We're talking about what's factual, how the body gets fatigued, how the body feels pain. You cannot feel the pain personally because of your brain, but that doesn't mean that whatever things that brought that pain isn't there.
So Adish, why don't we feel pain when we eat popsicles? It's more or less the same thing.
No dick is that skinny.
See? Why are you thinking about only one popsicle? We've had those star popsicles at great grandma's house that go red, white, blue. And it's about the size of a 6-inch penis. But when people would
bite into it.
Who says who? Some people suck them. You never licked or sucked a popsicle before? Pause.
Yes, Aloba, but it's not extended.
And he's just 5.5 inches.
The amount it takes to suck a dick is not the same as eating a popsicle. It's just not. Yes, it's the same size. And initially when you put it in your mouth, it might feel the same. But one, the popsicle gets smaller because it melts. So as you're sucking something off. You're sucking the substance off. It's getting smaller over time. And I don't know anybody that has licked a popsicle until it was gone. You lick. At some point you do bite a little, you bite some off, you lick again. Like, I know of it being like a back and forth, not like if you're licking a popsicle till you're finished with it, then that's a long ass time to eat a popsicle.
Listen, I've known girls who suck mines, who suck little, who suck big. I know ones who they say they don't like it. I know ones who say they don't like it. Ones who they say, yeah, my mouth doesn't open that wide. But those girls who are built for it,
They train.
No. I took someone's head virginity. Shorty was just built for it. She said she felt no pain. She was in the college dorm mopping me up for like 30 minutes, bro. You're
talking about an exception because that's not.
If there's an exception, that means your objective theory is subjective.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because there's an exception. Because there's someone that thinks differently.
Aloba, objectiveness has exceptions though. Which is why I can sit here and say there's a such thing as objective beauty because there is. It's based off of science. But that doesn't mean that everybody that sees this objective beauty will think they're beautiful. It means that generally, most people will think that person is beautiful. It's still objective.
This is why I think it's subjective, because I can call at least 5 girls up, and they'll probably tell me no, they'll 100% tell me differently. I know some eaters who absolutely love it. I know some virgins who've only sucked dick, and they said they felt no pain. I know a virgin who sucked my dick, and she absolutely loved it to the point where
loving it doesn't mean anything.
Well, loved it like no pain, no nothing. And I specifically asked about pain. And the reason I asked about pain, because I wanted to know if my dick was getting bigger. Okay. So for some people who's like, okay, y'all are sucking those, I can't even say 9 monster, because that's me. Some people who's really sucking those like 10 and a half, 12, I'm like, okay, I understand the pain. And you might like that. That's when I'll do it to or some girls who like to get face fucked. I would, that to getting spanked or something.
Well, yeah, they really like the pain.
or getting But I've had a girl suck my dick and she stayed no more than halfway. Absolutely no pain there. She didn't feel any pain, no discomfort. She went on for hours, absolutely loved it. Well, not hours.
Well, yeah, that's probably because she was able to push past it through the pleasure. The thing is that scientifically, your body gets fatigued doing one thing for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
So there is no denying that there is some form of pain, whether it's small or large, simply because you're holding your mouth open in the same position for X amount of time. And suction is literally an exercise. You're literally using your muscles and doing reps And if your mouth never gets fatigued, now, of course, you can push past the fatigue because you're just having so much good of a time. But if you're saying that their mouths never get fatigued, I mean, that's just not biologically possible.
I would say if you say something like that, right? Because you use that shit again. I'd be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, drinking soda is pain. Or if I gotta drink juice through a straw.
Take you that long
if I gotta
to drink soda or juice.
How you know I don't got a large cup? You get what I'm saying?
But Aloba, that's not natural. If anybody
to have a large cup from
to drink soda and put the straw in your mouth, and well, one, it's less effort. You're not the amount of suction that you need to get the liquid up is a lot lower than the amount of suction that you have sucking dick.
That's based on opinion. That's based on opinion. That is
no, it's not.
No, let me tell you why. That is solely based on what the guy likes. Because
I'm talking about baseline sucking dick. As soon as you suck dick, you start suctioning. That's how you suck. You're sucking dick.
Anish, how you think you don't get the juice up the straw? Huh? How you think you gonna get the juice up the straw?
By sucking, right? Exactly.
Okay then.
The amount of effort it takes.
Well, you're talking about the extremity of sucking dick.
The suction? No, Aloba.
You're talking about sucking it for...
about regular... No, I'm not.
You're talking about sucking it for experience in an extensive amount of time. I'm not gonna lie. A minute and a half. Every girl I've ever dealt with, it was around a minute and a half, unless she wanted to go more. Besides that, I was ready to fuck. And even the girls I talked to about sucking dick, it's just like, oh...
Okay.
Some girls actually do hate it. Some girls do find it, like, some girls are like, oh yeah, it is painful. I had a girl tell me like, yeah, it hurt because you didn't fit in my mouth. Then you have some girls who are literally just built for it. They didn't go through
do you
things.
Believe that the women built for it are the majority of women?
No, but what I'm saying, because you're saying there is pain. I'm saying, what if there are people there aren't? Then the correct statement would be, well, for some people, sucking dick is painful, because I know for some people, sucking dick isn't painful.
No, because one, you still have to take account of all the things that could happen. You have people that, one, enjoy the pain. You have people that, one, do not realize the pain because they're in so much pleasure. Then you have the people that, I guess you're saying, are the rare, well, actually, no, I'm still including them, because if they're not, then they're not human. If they don't feel any pain from sucking dick for a certain amount of time, they're not human, because bodies have fatigue and you're exercising your muscles.
Anish, that's just like
holding
saying...
your arm, holding your body part in a certain amount of place for a certain amount of time is painful. Just like I know eating pussy is painful. Maybe the pain doesn't come as quickly as dick sucking, but obviously, if you're moving your mouth for a certain amount of time, for a long time, and you're extending your tongue for a long time, then that's what makes it painful. You are going to feel the fatigue.
I'm gonna tell you, extensive, what makes eating pussy painful is how long you do it. Eating pussy itself, eating pussy itself isn't painful. Doing that for a long period of time.
What I just said, though.
No, because I just brought up, I said I had a girl suck my dick for a minute and a half. She felt no pain. You said, well, there was still pain there. Then you just used eating pussy. I made pussy for a minute and a half. I also ate pussy for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, yes, my jaw did start to hurt based on the workout my jaw was doing. Me actually eating the pussy did not cause me pain.
Aloba, but that's been my point. I said sucking dick is pain because of fatigue. After you suck dick, I said no one is sucking dick for a minute and a half, right? When you suck dick, you're usually sucking dick for a certain amount of time. Your mouth will become fatigued.
But Adish, then everything is pain because of fatigue. I mean, fucking is pain because of fatigue. Because sometimes when a girl's on her stomach, and I have to lift myself up and fuck her, I get tired because I'm in that position.
Okay, but nobody is going against that.
Okay, but sex is... Adish, that means if I'm jumping up and down, right? This isn't painful to me. But the longer I do it, it's going to be fatigue.
Which is my point, Aloba.
Okay, but Adish, that means you can't base that off to just sucking dick. That's literally anything we do that causes you to use energy. If I'm running,
not necessarily.
If I'm running, it doesn't feel painful until it feels painful because I'm using fatigue. If I'm eating a girl out,
but that's the point. That's my point I'm making. You're doing an exercise. You're doing an action that will become tiring. That was my whole point.
No, your
you
point
just
was...
went against me because as soon as I said sucking dick is painful, no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not. Then I explained to you, I said, if you do it for a certain amount of time, the fatigue, the blah, 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 blah. So now you're regurgitating everything I already said.
No, Adish, fatigue was only one point because you said holding food in your mouth for a long time is painful. Why? To use that as a characteristic that girls have when they suck dick to prove why what's name is painful. Now, if you're saying fatigue, I'd be like, okay, you got that.
No, you wouldn't.
Let me tell you why I would. Because I've eaten coochie for long periods of time. I've gotten lockjaw. I've had girls lay on their stomach and I'm hitting it, and after 2.5 minutes, my arms hurt because I'm holding myself up and thrusting. That all takes energy. Having sex isn't painful though.
Aloba.
Or at least having sex for Aloba isn't painful.
What I said was giving dick causes pain. I explained how it caused pain. I explained the size. You started going about, well, what if you have a smaller dick? I said, well, then the pain would come from the fatigue. I said, holding your mouth open, the size of holding something in your mouth for that long will cause natural fatigue. That's all I've been saying this whole time.
So then the correct statement is sucking dick for a long time causes pain.
No, it's not for a long time.
What? Adish, but if I just told you, I proved to you, and I could prove to you that
but
I
you
know...
can't prove to me.
I can call them. I know people who, in a sense, I understand the whole long time thing, but even if you use sucking dick to eat cooch, that's why I say I can understand
Not
it there.
Same.
Okay, sucking dick to eating ass.
Not the same.
Sucking dick to fucking.
I actually don't know if that's the same because I feel like fucking is so particular in the sense of like, depending on okay, so when I say not the same alone, I'm saying like, overall, men can eat pussy longer than, men can eat pussy longer without feeling any pain or discomfort than a woman can suck dick, right?
You make a lot of broad statements. Are you talking about like the basic person?
Yeah.
So what is the basic person to you? Or are you speaking...
The basic person.
No. What is the basic person to you? Or are you speaking based on yourself?
But you already know the basic person because everybody that you've mentioned, even when you say, well, some women like this or some women don't feel pain, we are aware that's not the majority of women. That's the minority. The majority of, honestly, this day and age, the majority of women don't even want to fuck at all.
Whoa, no. Are you crazy? I'm saying
being done with men, being annoyed by men, not wanting to be single. The same reason why there is a loneliness
Not
epidemic.
Wanting to fuck and wanting to be single is different. Because I know girls who don't want to fuck, and I know girls who want to be single so they can fuck multiple niggas.
I'm not talking about those girls.
But they're a part of the group.
The loneliness epidemic.
See, here's the thing. You're speaking very broadly for a large base of people. So if I tell you there's at least a group of people who don't feel that way, then that broad statement, because it's incorrect.
No, it's not. Because what you're saying is a minority.
But what I'm saying is you're speaking for a group of people and basically saying the basic person of this group of people feels this way. But if I give you enough people who don't feel this way, then now it's...
It'll never be enough because there are billions of women. And you can only name but the amount that you know.
Because that's the amount I've met.
Okay. Are you going online? Are you going in spaces of women that you've never spoken to, you're not friends with, you don't have any direct access to, and you have taken polls or surveys or pulled from their experience?
Actually, ironically, I have. And I'm going to use the term you said, spaces, because Twitter has spaces on it. And I'll be up late at night on spaces with random girls from all over the world, and they'll talk about them sucking dick or them selling coochie or them, what's his name, who loves it,
so
who doesn't love it. So you've been
in one space.
No, these are multiple spaces.
You said Twitter. That's one space.
What?
The same people are not on all of the social media platforms. But there are different people. Like, Like me, I'm on Instagram and YouTube only. I'm not on Twitter at all. There are people that are only on TikTok. That's what I'm saying. You have to be in multiple spaces because just being in one social media platform does not hit like a general type of women.
That would only make sense if they wasn't set tripping platforms. So if I'm talking to girls,
Twitter is where you go to be raunchy.
But if I'm talking to girls and they're on Instagram too, no, Finsta is where you go to be raunchy also. You have to understand that this game has evolved. So where Twitter's raunchy...
I'm talking about openly though.
Finsta is openly raunchy. Right? What?
Finsta is a fake Instagram.
Yeah, that's why you can be openly raunchy.
But that's what I'm talking about, the platform. Twitter is not Finsta. Twitter is Instagram. That's what I'm saying. Like Twitter overall is like where you go to see all the leaked shit or perverted shit. Like it's like where all this stuff is just posted and accessible when it comes to things that aren't supposed to be online. Now, of course, they're all the platforms you can get something.
I'm about to say that's based on your algorithm.
But
it's terrible right now.
On Twitter is where you find, like, if you can't find it anywhere else, you can find it on Twitter.